Hello and welcome. Today I wanted to give you 17 ideas for habits that will help you raise your vibrations on a daily basis. Now, if you are more into the scientific of how these things work, I do have videos on this channel that explain the ins and outs of these things, but I won't go in those today. I just want to give you the ideas. So here we go. The first habit I would highly recommend for a more high vibrational life is smiling. Simple, easy, just smile. It's been proven that if you smile, you are happier. It brings happy hormones to you. It's fascinating, really. But yeah, the first habit for a high vibrational life is simply smiling. Smile at yourself, smile at strangers, smile at the people you love. Just smile. Try it. It might shock you. The second habit idea I have is positive self-talk. Now, I'm sure you've heard of positive self-talk before. Loads of people have talked about it, and I think it's wonderful. I truly do. The more that you talk positive about yourself, to yourself, for yourself, the higher your vibration becomes, and the more you believe in yourself, the more positive you start thinking of yourself, the more high vibe about yourself you are. And I think this is a wonderful thing. It's so easy to go, yeah, I know, that's just me, when somebody says something not necessarily negative, but not the nicest thing about you, or, you know, we can easily go into the negative self-talk. Why don't we turn that around, turn it into positive self-talk? This is such a wonderful habit to learn, such a wonderful habit to get into. Just start with one thing and go from there. Another thing I think we need to do more is celebrating our wins. Regardless if they are big or small, why should we only celebrate a promotion or a wedding or getting a house? Why don't we just celebrate the small things? You know, like, oh, I feel quite nice today. I'm not sure why, but I do. Or, oh, I took a walk down the park today and it was raining. Congratulations to me. Or just anything. I made myself a coffee this morning. I normally go to the shop, but I made it myself, and congratulations to me. It could be anything. The more you learn to celebrate your wins, the more you'll do that. And I think, again, this is a wonderful habit to get into to help raise your vibration, because the more you celebrate your small wins, the more you will notice your small wins. And yeah, it's wonderful. On about celebrating wins, why don't we start cheering others on? Why don't we get into the habit of cheering other people on, regardless of what achievement it is, if it's a big one, if it's a small one, if it's a wow, you look lovely today, or wow, your aura is amazing today, or wow, congratulations on that promotion, you worked so hard and you really deserve it. Why don't we start cheering others on? Why don't we, give the happy vibes to other people? Because the more we do that, the more people will do it back to us and to each other. And this can only be a wonderful thing when it comes to the world. One thing that people struggle with, I certainly did at the beginning, is to allow yourself to let go of past hurts. When someone's hurt you, it's so easy to go into, they hurt me, I'm going to hate them for the rest of my life. It's called victim mode, which, shocked me when someone says you're in victim mode. I was like, oh, am I? What? If you want to learn more about letting go of past hurts, giving ideas and recommendations, my big one would be Emma Mumford's book, Hurt, Healed, Healing, or is it Healing, Hurt, Healed? Something along those lines. I'll have a check and I'll put it up on the screen. But Emma Mumford, she gives some wonderful ideas on positive ways to let go of past hurts, positive ways of looking at it. And one quote that really hit me was a quote by Buddha. If you're holding on to past hurts, it's like holding on to a hot coal, wanting to throw it at somebody else. You only hurt yourself. And this really hit home with me. When you hold on to past hurts, you're only hurting yourself. You're not hurting the other person. So I highly recommend finding a way to allow yourself to let go of past hurts. By letting go of the hurt, we allow ourselves room to let in the happiness, and this will just make vibrations much higher in our own lives. Another habit I love is movement. Regardless of whatever it is, any kind of movement, it allows your body to wake up, it allows happy hormones to go into your mind, it clears your mind, it has so many amazing benefits. Movement on a daily basis or as regularly as you can. It doesn't have to be a high intensity workout, it could just be a walk down the street. But movement is a huge high vibrational habit. Another one is, I'm sure you've heard about it, meditation. We all talk about meditation, it's a high vibe habit, it's a wonderful thing to get into, but don't expect to become an expert right at the beginning. I myself hated meditation at the beginning. I couldn't calm my mind. I thought you had to think of nothing, which is not true. You can calm your mind, but you will not think about anything, if that makes sense. Your mind has, I think, around 60,000 thoughts a day, so there is no way that your mind will be clear. But meditation will help you to calm your mind. And a quote that really helped me with it was, when meditating, allow your thoughts to become clouds. So think of your thoughts as clouds and detach yourself from them and allow them to pass. Now, this does take time and it does take dedication, but it can be done. So again, another one I highly recommend. Another one I love, which I do on a daily basis, is journaling. At the beginning, I was like, why do I need to do this? And I literally would write down, why am I doing this? But now I've been doing it for years. It's part of my morning ritual and I can't do without it. I love just getting my thoughts out. It only takes a few minutes and it really starts to allow yourself to discover who you are as a person and discover what it is you're thinking about. And I do believe this is a high vibrational habit that is amazing if you want to get your vibes up, get your manifestation going, and just be happier. Another massive one for me is self-love and self-compassion. We're so hard on ourselves, we're so critical of ourselves each and every day. It's human nature, it's what we've been programmed to do. All the subliminal messaging since we were a child is comparison and criticism, and without even knowing about it, it's such a generational thing. I'll go into that on another video, it's far too long for this one. But self-compassion, self-love, start to be compassionate with yourself, start loving yourself, find little things that you love about yourself. And that's another habit. Find things that you love about yourself, even if it's just, oh, I like this lipstick colour on my lips today, or oh, I quite like the way that I feel in this top today, or oh wow, I love that I did that today. It could be anything. Start small and build up. I say that with all habits. Start small, build up, and go from there. You'll start to realise and you'll start to notice all the things changing in your life when you start living who you are, being compassionate to yourself. It's wonderful. Another habit, high vibrational habit, is setting goals. If you're a goal setter, go for it. It's wonderful to have a goal to go to. If you don't like goals, if they stress you out, if they make you anxious, please don't do them. These are just ideas to help with high vibrational habits. If they give you anxiety or anything like that, please don't do them. But if you enjoy having something to go towards, if you enjoy having that challenge, set yourself a goal, any goal, and just concentrate on it and work towards it. And when you get there, celebrate each and every time you do something towards that goal. Just go for it. Why not? One huge habit that I made a huge difference in my life and has made a huge difference for my son as well is learning that it is a lesson and not a mistake. Now I'm going to repeat that. Learning it is a lesson, not a mistake. So as humans, we want to be perfect. We just do. It's part of our programming. And if we make mistakes, we feel bad, we feel stupid, we feel insignificant. And I want to turn this around. We need to make it a habit of, if we make a mistake, we learn that actually it's not a mistake, it's a lesson. we as humans need to learn lessons to grow, to become who we are, to become who we are meant to be. So if you start looking at mistakes as lessons rather than mistakes, it actually changes it around. It takes a lot of the sting out of it, and it just makes it feel a lot less pressure, a lot less negative. Oh, that was a lesson. I've learned that lesson now. I will try not to learn that lesson again. Rather than, oh, I made a mistake, let's not make that mistake again. Just try it. It, like I say, it takes a lot of the sting out of it, and it makes it a lot more easy to handle. So I think that's a huge habit that I believe will help bring high vibrational feelings into your life. Now, my number one all-time favourite, this is what I started with, and I'm sure many other people will do or have done, it's gratitude. Gratitude, it's amazing. When you start having gratitude for everything in your life, things completely change. They completely change. You see the world from a different point of view. If you hate this idea or think, oh yeah, I'm sure it is, one little thing can change my world so much, start by writing down 3 things you're grateful for every day. If you struggle with this and you struggle to start with it thinking I have nothing to be grateful for, maybe it's the fact that you woke up this morning. Be grateful for that. Maybe it's the fact that you can breathe with your lungs. You know, there's air there's oxygen in the air that you can breathe, that keeps you alive. You had a bed to sleep in this morning. You had a lovely, comfortable pillow to put your head down on. You were able to drink your favourite morning drink this morning. You were able to get up out of bed this morning. It starts small and build yourself up. You will find so many things to be grateful for. Once your mind starts opening up to gratitude, it will continue to expand and see more things for you to be grateful for. Like I say, I have done a video on this, so I won't go into it any more than that. One thing I have started doing in the morning, and I love it, it's one of the habits that I've now stuck to, is to set the intention to have a good day. Each morning after I've journaled, I say, I have the intention to have a good day today. That's it. I set the intention to have a good day today. The more you say it, the more you do it, the more chance you will have of having a good day. Your mind will find a way to have a good day. To me, it's fascinating. I love the science behind it, but it's definitely something that I highly recommend. If you just say today I intend to have a good day, it just changes everything. So that's another easy way to bring in a high vibrational habit. If you don't want to write it down, just say to yourself in the mirror in the morning, today I intend to have a good day. That's it. And see what happens. One great thing I think would be wonderful and bring in a lot of high vibrational feelings is discovering things that you like about yourself. So it's so easy to go, oh, I hate this about myself, I hate that about myself. You know, we do it all the time, we all have. It's just part of us. But I think a habit we need to bring in is finding things that we like about ourselves. What do we enjoy about ourselves? Oh, I like the fact that I like to read, say, or watch Netflix, or go on the computer, or whatever it is that you enjoy. I enjoy the fact that I love flowers. I love that I love flowers. That random thing just brings high vibrations into your world, that you love something that you love. So give that one a go, definitely. Again, it's so simple, but sometimes the most simplest things are the most effective. They really are. One thing I do every day, before my movement actually, I do morning affirmations. So I do morning guided affirmations each day. I have videos that are like 6 minutes long that I walk around my bedroom getting into my workout gear, saying to myself out loud, repeating the words back to myself out loud, and they program my brain and they make me feel good and high vibe before I go out there into the cold to go for a walk. And they really help, they really work. And the more that you tell yourself these things, the more your brain will start looking for them. Again, I'll stop there. But daily affirmations is a wonderful thing. Another habit, again, so simple, completely free, is believing in yourself. Why don't we start believing in ourselves more, even if it's for the smallest thing? I believe that I can have a good day today, and I'm really proud that I believe that I can have a good day today. I believe that I can get myself to work on time today. I believe in myself today. I believe I can achieve that thing I want to do today. Little things like that. Why can't we start believing in ourselves more? I think we all need to do this. And if we pass it on to other people as well, then that's just even higher vibrations, isn't it? One habit I got into, which I love, is I don't save my best clothes for best anymore. If my clothes make me feel good, I wear them. If doing my hair in a certain style makes me feel good, I put my hair in that style. If I want to wear makeup today, I will wear makeup today. It's things like, obviously I'm looking at it from a person who wears makeup point of view, but like, start doing the things for yourself that you enjoy. Start wearing the clothes that you love to wear. Don't save things for best. Don't save your best bag to take out on a once in a lifetime trip. Use it every day. Wear your favourite dress, wear your favourite top, wear your favourite shoes. You know, you've brought them, wear them. If they bring you happiness, do it. You know, I'm all about, you know, making yourself feel good, because it is our responsibility to make us feel good. So if it is something as simple as what we wear on our body, do it. Just give it a go and smile at yourself when you put it on, and be proud that you allowed yourself to do it. So there's 3 habits there straight away, just on a quick thing. Anyway, these are the 17 ideas that I believe are habits that will bring high vibrations into your world. If you're wanting to live a happier, more high vibrational, more manifestation life, then these 17 simple little things are so easy to implement once you start going. But I highly recommend that you pick the one that resonates with you the most, stick to that first, and then if you want to build more habits in, do it in that way rather than trying to do everything, because that's just too overwhelming for all of us. So as I say, pick one, start small, build up, and go from there. If you're really unsure which one to start with, I highly recommend the gratitude list. Highly recommend it. 3 things every morning. That's it. It takes less than 5 minutes. You don't even have to write it down, but I do highly recommend that one as the starting point, as the go point, if you need some inspiration where to go. One thing I do want to say though before I end this video, I know it's quite long, is what do you think is high vibrational energy? What do you think you can implement into your own life that would make you happy, that would make you smile, that would bring you joy each and every day? What small habit could you do for yourself that would do that? And I think the more we think about this, the more we can open our minds and see all the amazing things we can do for ourselves to bring ourselves on a more high vibrational wavelength, to just be happier. I think it's just a wonderful thing. So why don't you just take a deep breath, enjoy your day, enjoy the view of whatever it is you're going to do, and just have a happy day. Give yourself the intention and give yourself the permission to be happy, because most of the time we stand in our own way. So if you allow yourself to be happy, sometimes that's just half the battle. So, like I say, if you want to know any more about the ins and outs of each video, I do have plenty of videos on the ins and outs of each one of these things. I think I've done one for every single one. If I've not, and you want one, leave it in the comments. I'm more than happy to create a video on them. They fascinate me and I love it. And I love sharing positive and inspiring information with you guys. I do. The more people that are happy, the more people it makes me happy. And shameless plug, I do have a second channel called Moonfox Affirmations. I post daily affirmations on there each and every day. So if you do want something to start with when it comes to affirmations, there is that channel. If not, there are plenty of other free content channels out there that give affirmations and positive vibes and all that kind of love. So please do find something that resonates with you. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you have a very positive, high vibrational and magical day, and I will see you next week for the next one.